Welcome back, folks. It's time for cake again. It's another beautiful morning here in a world doomed by magical idiots. As you can see, everything has gone even more purple than it was before. All these little stumpy, spongy things are what used to be trees. And you can see that I've fortified my position here. I spent a day just tearing down a castle that was getting buried in taint, didn't have anything else nice going about it. It was that kind of ruined one that I mentioned earlier. And, hi there. And then I went about building myself a nice little redoubt here around this little green patch, which I still do not know why it is a green patch, but I have decided that it is a glen in the old Irish sense, because it's the only green thing on the map. Well, that isn't true. And this is what perplexes me. See, there's another green patch right over there. There's another one right over there, and there's one around the base of that tower. I have my eye on that tower. I think that, I may just go take it over. Now, that tower is where I found the bed, and the slimes, and the spikes in the floor. Bed's over there. Spikes are all along here. I was sorta hoping that they might work like punji sticks do in Agrarian Skies or Crash Landing. But it seems that there are no mobs. This is so bad and so nasty that the only mobs I'm seeing around are undead, and mostly at night, and mostly underground. And this is some quicksand. And I gotta say, this thing where when you look at something it tells you what it is, I love it. I paused for just a fraction of a second because there was some dirt here. You can see it down in that corner. And there's some dirt, and there's this other stuff that looks like dirt. And I went, why is there two colors of dirt? And I looked at it, and it's quicksand. So I'm really not worried about being invaded from that side. And I'm not terribly worried about being invaded from the water, because it's easy to beat stuff up while it's swimming at you. And over here, I've got the lava covering part of this flank. But the truth is, nothing's coming for me. You'll occasionally see chunks just dropping off these trees. You can see here that the trunk is turning into this spongy mass, and there's very little wood left up there. And that area over there, maybe there's another glen on the other side of it. I see some green. I see some green over there. I'm not worried about recovering that wood because I've got some tree saplings right here. They're growing. They're keeping me company. I got some carrot seeds that I'm putting down, and some carrots, and some potatoes over here. But I still have not found any wheat seeds, so I need to do this little trick thing again that I picked up in some video or other. That's too close to the water, I guess. Alright. Well, there we go. I'm just going to checkerboard this, sorta. Seeds. Not sure where it went. Huh. Right. There it is. But they're not wheat seeds. Not really sure how to make it give me wheat seeds. Oh, there's something. So, as you can see, things are getting a little sorted out. Now, you may have noticed, you may be sitting back there going, Cake, you got no health, man. Why are you so calm? Well, there's, like I said, there's nothing around here but a few undead now and again. And it's daylight out. So right this minute, I am pretty calm. And I'm just waiting for some more potatoes to grow so I can cook them up so I can eat them to get my health back. I see no sense in worrying about it if I can't fix it right now. Fix is in the works. Potatoes are growing. And until they finish growing, well, I can't cook them. Surely can't eat them. Hello, what are you? Potato seeds, all right? I got some water artichoke, mandrake, snowball, wolfsbane. But hey, enough about me, right? Oops. I'm going to dump this in here. Now, killed some slimes, and some of them dropped the most amazing loot. If I had a bow and a lot of arrows, there's some Power 1 enchants. There's some gold. I got that glowstone at the castle. I got a splash potion of water breathing. I'm not too sure about that. Something called a mundane amulet. More gold coins. Gravestone. I've died a couple times, but that's the only one I recovered. 4 ender pearls. How about that? Now, here's the thing. We got 3 books. We can make more leather. I need to go get somewhere out there. I need to go find some sugar cane, because I got a feeling we got a lot of writing we're going to be doing because of all this magic stuff. Haven't done anything with that. I didn't want to do anything without you folks around. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all these seeds away. And I'm going to make things a little cleaner here. I don't really need stairs. I'll put the door somewhere. I haven't made up my mind yet where it doesn't, there's no real urgent spot. Alright, so I've been looking at the quest log. Here's what's up. Still in the same place here. We haven't moved any. I can go ahead and make those. Those just take some sticks. That's nice and easy. I can go ahead and make the leather because I've got some zombie meat and I can bake that. Just kind of waiting. I don't think I have 8 of them. Nope, I got 7. Am I being ridiculous by wanting to wait until I've got 8? Probably. But I went to look at some of these magic things. So let's look at this. This thaumaturge, the first thing it wants us to do is to make a thaumanomicon. Now the problem here is that it doesn't tell us anything about how. You remember I said I was looking forward to learning about how? I really meant without having to Google it or watch other people's movies. I want to kind of wing it through this as much as possible. So, don't know how to make it. It's some kind of book. Like I said, we need those books. The dark arts. Alright, we need an incubated egg. I'm not so sure how that works. It doesn't tell us. It doesn't say much. Mundane animals suck. But it doesn't tell us how to make an incubated egg. So I got lucky. I've got an egg. That's kind of cool. But whoa, hi there, Mr. Tree. All right. That's entertaining. Hadn't ever had that happen before. What I was going to say is I can't find anything in NEI on the Thaumanomicon, and I can't find anything in NEI on incubated eggs. And NEI is usually pretty helpful, so I'm a little disappointed. And it shows us the Thaumanomicon, and I can click on it all the livelong day, right click, left click. This tells me how to use the Thaumanomicon to make a tome of knowledge sharing, not how to make a Thaumanomicon. Okay. How about an incubated egg? Well, there it is. And neither right-clicking nor left-clicking tells me a thing. It's part of something called Thalmic Horizons. So I may end up having to Google that. But for the moment, well, we got more carrots. Potato seeds, carrot seeds. I forgot to plant some potato seeds, it looks like. All right, let's put you there. Put you there. Hey, potato. And more potato seeds. All right. Yeah, well, I'll wait for the next potato. 1 potato, 2 potato. It's all right. I'm not going to die any faster. Been at 1.5 hearts for most of the day, maybe 2 days. That over there, actually, that's the remains of the thing I cannibalized to make this. You can see there's not a lot left. Some steps, some cobble, some gravel. But I wanted to get out because night was falling. I shouldn't really have worried. Not much is happening. All right, quest book. So, we don't know how to make an incubated egg, so we can't do much with the dark arts. The arcane. This has some promise. This tells us what we need to do. We want to make an arcane compendium, and to craft one, we place a book inside an item frame in front of a pool of essence. Throw the compendium to update the... okay, we'll get to that once we have the compendium, I think, but let me see here. All right, so we've got some water over there. And we've got some water over here. And water over here. But I remember somewhere around here I saw some kind of silvery stuff. It's the only other thing that looked at all pool-like, so that is my bet for what the pool of essence is. So I just have to hunt around a little bit, find it again. We've got book. I can make an item frame once I turn some of this stuff into leather. So that's doable. In fact, we are going to do that. Not immediately. I'm going to show you a couple more quests. So, natural magics. This wants a Lexica Botanica. Alright, Lexica Botanica, the guide on flower keeping. It doesn't say how to make it. Alright, good enough. Let's check NEI though. I already know what the answer is, but I wanted to wait on this for you guys. The Lexica Botanica is a book, and it looks like pretty much any kind of sapling. I haven't tried it yet, but all I've got is oak saplings. So let's grab... Where are our books? Oh, they're in my inventory. All right, let's grab a book. Take a sapling. Hey, it's magic. All right, we have the Lexica Botanica. 190th edition contains one school of knowledge. That's interesting. Let's look at this. A realistical, logical, what? Ideologist. Yes, indeed. Yet another achievement. I made a book. All right, basics and mechanics. You can pause if you gotta. As I said, I move pretty quickly through things of this nature. All right, that tells us how to make the book we have in our hand. That's not so helpful. We can customize it, stick it in an anvil. That's not so helpful. Okay, that goes all the way back. That goes to the previous page. This is nicely done. Mystical flowers. I've got some of those. We were picking those up on day 1. 16 different colors. They can be grown using floral fertilizer. All right, we got some of that as our quest reward, I think. Flowers as far as the eye can see. No purple as far as the eye can see. Flowers can be plucked from mystical petals. You can bury the petals in the ground, making it emit particles. I'm not sure why that's useful. Or crush them into floral powder. How to make petals using this kind of crafting grid, which that's not a normal crafting grid. All right, figure it out as we go. All right, a pestle and mortar, stick, planks, bowl, easy peasy. Pestle and mortar plus petals equals powder. Alright, we can use it to change the color of wool or carpet. Man, I am so glad that with everything else going on, I have the power of interior decorating. Alright, floral powder and bone meal. We can create fertilizer. Floral fertilizer lets you make more mystical flowers. That's awesome. Okay, so white powder, bone meal, yellow dandelion, rose red. Bone meal makes more of this fertilizer. Gonna have to do something to get some bone meal. I'm thinking I got these gravestones. Or I got at least one or two. I may have to make a little building and just set them up, put them in there, and see if we can make some undead happen that way in a more controlled fashion. Because, man, the world is just empty. It's quiet. It's creepy. It is just plain not right at all. Not right at all. All right, so we can... Oh, tall flowers. Tall flowers can only be gathered with shears. Okay, I punched some of those earlier and got nothing. That explains why. I like how it opens up to exactly where I closed it last time. That is super handy. That gives us double the petals for a tall flower. Petals can be made into blocks. All right, that's nice. I want something that lets me do something interesting. All right, let's turn the quest in. Maybe we'll get more instructions. As noted, we get floral fertilizer. Let's do that thing. Okay, it's telling us what to do next. It wants us to craft a Petal Apothecary. Doesn't really say how, but hey, we know we got the book. We were just looking at this page, Petal Apothecary. All right, that's nice. Use water bucket. We don't have any iron to make a water bucket yet. I'm going to have to do some digging because, man, we need iron. One of our trees sprouted. Okay, petals, seeds. Lets you release energies. So that's letting us do something, but I don't know what. You can make different plants. All right, maybe I can make wheat. Remove the last item by shift right click. One can put lava in and it's an incinerator. All right. Or we can toss in vines and it will look overgrown. Well, that's cool, I guess. Let me see. Up to 20 seconds after crafting a flower in this block, right-clicking it with an empty hand will pull the items from the inventory required for the recipe and put them into it for quick mass crafting. That's cool. Someone was thinking, okay, here we go. This is what we needed. This is how we build it. I need some petals, and I know how to get those now from a flower. And the rest of it is just some slabs and some cobble. Okay, so we've got our flowers. We don't have a lot of these flowers. What have I got the most of? Oh, I've got one yellow, one magenta. I'm going to group these up over here. 4 black ones and 4 brown ones. Apparently I like the dull colors. All right, let's use a brown flower. And we put it up here. We get 2 petals out of it. Hooray, mystical brown petals. And now we got our cobble. Crafting table. Do I actually have slabs already? I do not have slabs already. Okay. Slabs. Cobble. We had a pattern like that. And a slab, and a slab, and a petal. And there we go. We have a Petal Apothecary. Still not 100% sure on what it's used for, but we got one. All right, that's it. We got it. It's in hand. Going back to the index. We got any new potatoes? Hey, we got potatoes. Plants. I'm liking this idea. No carrots yet, but I'll take the potatoes. All right, 5 potatoes is enough to convince me that it's time to run the furnace. So I'm going to put my potatoes in, and I'm going to grab one of these extra crafting tables I made because I was feeling extra crafty, and I'm going to use that to bake a potato or 2. All right, so quest turn in now. We got that. We get more fertilizer, and we get a pestle and mortar, so we don't need to make a new one. But we have a detection task now. A pure daisy. It wants a pure daisy. All right, that sounds trickier. Well, we know we can use the Petal Apothecary to make stuff. Most basic, most important. Purify adjacent wood and stone blocks into living wood and living rock. Interesting. Okay, give it a minute or so, and we make this by using, it makes living wood twigs. How do I make my daisy? Talk to me about the daisy. Petal Apothecary, pure daisy. White is bright and pure. It doesn't say how. Oh. Okay. Maybe under mystical flowers. Okay, nope. Fertilizer. Well, we can use the fertilizer and maybe we'll get some more mystical flowers that we can use for a pure daisy. However, I don't like the feel of doing that way because that's awful random. Bad things, good things, who knows? Okay, we got a mystic light gray flower, mystic cyan flower, mystic green flower, another mystic green flower. Well, that was kind of bust. Mystic blue, mystic yellow, mystic gray, mystic orange. That's tree. How's this cooking? Oh, it only cooked one baked potato? Alright. Oh. I notice I'm only getting one potato per plant here. Okay, so let's put another potato in there. And let's give it some real fuel this time. Okay, let's see what MEI can say about pure daisy. There's a oxeye daisy, daisy seeds, pure daisy. What? I am not sure I understand what's going on with that. Okay, there's a blood altar thing. Petal Apothecary, mystic white petal. Mystic white petal gives us a pure daisy. So it looks like the only possible way we can get a pure daisy. Let's put the apothecary thing down. I'm going to just stick it in this corner over here. We can't use it by clicking on it. We can't right click. It needs water. And I don't have a bucket. So we are at an impasse. Alrighty. Well, we know what we need to do. We got some more colorful flowers. I'm going to put those away. And actually, you know what? I'm just going to burn through this stuff. Hey, we got a mystic white flower. Okay. That's 1/2 of what we need if I'm reading things right. Because we're going to need all of 4 petals to make that happen. That was a tree. But hey, we're halfway there. We're not living on a prayer. We got potatoes in the oven. And in just one moment, I will eat some and I will be up at a reasonable level of health. Okay, 6 potatoes. That was quick. Need to come up with a nice, simple recipe for doing carrots. Something I can do that's easy peasy. So, here's the mission. Find another white flower. Find iron. Find sugar cane so we can make... Oh, get your nasty self out of here. One thing I found out, the stuff doesn't grow on torches. That's handy to know. Very handy. So, let's see. I thought I'd seen... Yeah, way over there, there's some sugar cane. So, where is the sun? Sun's kind of going down. Well, I did mention there is not much in the way of enemy mobs out there. So, I'm just going to mosey over here. Ow. And it's going to bite me. I could just kind of dig my way through, I guess. Dirt's something I need more of anyway. And on the way back, I can just drop these blocks on top of any areas that are regrown. That is sugarcane. That's water. It's not very much for the help right now, but you know, I'll deal with it. Okay. We got some sugar cane. Is there any more around here? Let's see. There's a little foggy thing there. Can you see that? It's an aura node. Doesn't seem like it's got health. Just sort of sparkles a little when I hit it. Okay, so that's another thing I have to look up. Now then, we got some kind of underground cavern over there. We got some nasty looking, is that a dungeon or something? Ah, and there's that green spot. And why is there chicken parts here? Somebody left a perfectly good dead chicken there. I hear a cow. It's a cow. Son of a gun. Now it's awful near the tainted zone, which is probably what killed the chicken. And there's a pig? Okay, so that whole theory about there being the other untainted zones, that's looking real. Oh, this is nice and green. And it's got cow and pig. Whoops. Come on, I can climb. Hi, cow. Okay, so this one, was that a... Okay, there's another aura node-y thing here. Is that why this is here? Hi, cow. There's another feather. Man, there's a bunch of feathers. There's also something down there. Okay, we got the tall plants that I now know. I need shears to harvest them. Alright. And purple gunk. I don't like purple gunk. It seems mostly to go away when you dump stuff on it, but I don't know if that's any kind of a permanent solution, you know. Whoa, hi, what? Oh, hello. Bessie, why are you hitting me? You're all weedy and stuff. Oh, dang. Why you gotta beef with me? Ah, I had no time to take that out of my inventory. That was cheating. Man, you can't even depend on... Whoa! Like I was saying, you can't even depend on the cows anymore. Alrighty, well, we know what we're up against. And we got some wood here. I think all my cobble was over there. I can't make myself a cobble sword to go back with. Did I use any cobble in the walls? I think I avoided using cobble in the walls because you can make things out of cobble. Yeah, it looks like I did. Well, that sure turned around and bit me, didn't it? All right. Tater, tater, tater. Well, hunger is no longer an issue. You stay in there for now. Where is the sun? Sun's going down. That's another green zone, it looks like, with that tree in it. So, I don't know why, you know, this is here. It's... The other thing had an aura node. This one doesn't. So, I don't know. I don't see anything like that. You'd think it would show up with all this stuff. So I got no theories there. I'm not sure what to do with that. Well. Alright, let's make ourselves wood sword. I would. It's the safe thing to do. Not as safe as a stone sword, and certainly not as pleasant to have as an iron sword, but you know, needs must. Alright, That's soil, soil, soil. I think, and I may be wrong, I think that only the stuff with the fiber on it is really nasty. Whoa, hi. That's a chicken. That's an ex-chicken. What's that? Taint tendril. That doesn't sound too good. Let's get rid of that. Is that like the... I don't know. Alright, well, he came out here to meet me. Where's the cow? Did he drop anything? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Sword up. Alright. There's what looks like a good cow. I think, maybe, I think, I hope. You a good cow? And Sword of a Fallen Warrior. That would be me. That's a bad pig. Okay, I hope you don't mind running interference for me, Mr. Cow. Well, hell, that you ran off and left me. Here's some bacon. Ow. More bacon. Ow. Okay, yeah, I need to stop standing on this stuff. It's bad for me. What's biting me now? Raw beef, raw pork chop. Okay, we got meat. Let's get all our stuff back. Whoa, hi! Darn your eyes. Can't even rob my own gravy piece. I need you to die. Oh. Grim skeleton. Okay, not a normal skeleton. Not a nice, friendly skeleton. A grim skeleton. Go figure out that one. Well, folks, I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to go rescue what's left of my body when the sun comes up. But there's no point having you all wait for that. So, I will see you next time. Until then, tell all your friends, cake is good for you.